Okay. Now the question is this up and running now? And can I be heard? We're just gonna go for it. Hello. It's been... Hang on. Been a while since I've done literally anything. Alright, sounds good. Well, I'll try and get started on things here real quick. I'm just making sure that it's all functioning at the moment. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it, you know. We're just still kind of doing the early stream, send out the links and whatnot things. So we'll see how that all goes. Can everybody hear me okay? Or anybody who's present at the moment? Working on fixing. If not, God, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm a noob. All of my skills, all of my talent thrown into the trash can for 6 months, and now I don't know how to do anything anymore. It's fine. I'm just going through and I'm putting all of my stereotypical sharing the stream thing. But we'll go with that for now. That ought to work. So this is Dead Cells. If the title screen didn't give that away. Music is a little loud. Okay. How do I turn that down? Well, I don't know why. I can just go into the game and do that. We'll turn the music down just a smidge. Game back up, actually. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with this for now, and we're gonna see what happens. So here goes. I started a new save so that I could start from the very beginning. Unfortunately, I don't have the funding to be a VTuber, so you have to deal with me. But we'll go from there. So this is Dead Cells. It's a roguelike. A roguelike that I have played a lot lately and decided that I wanted to play more of. So we're doing it. And sound is better. Good. A hot tub tuber. You know, it would be really expensive to get a hot tub in here, but you know, hang on. Is this like... We're gonna turn that on. Maybe. Unfortunately, a hot tub would be really expensive to get in here, and I don't know if it'd be practical because it would take up like all of my space, but if only, right? Either which way, these are good ideas. I've heard that's where the profit goes now. Oh, sorry, I'm just skipping the chat here. Basically, I'm dead, don't have a tongue. There are weirdness going around, and I'm just gonna take a shield. I would take a bow, but I'm not really confident with that. So instead, we're gonna do this. Oh god, I don't have any of my abilities. Okay, this is gonna be. you're gonna see me do a lot of stupid things like jumping at walls that I can't do anything about. Ow. Thankfully, I at least know how to play the game otherwise, but it's still gonna hurt a little bit while I'm learning how to do everything. Can this even crit? Nope. Okay, well. Oh yeah. We're gonna see... Hang on. Could this title also technically be hair or fingernails? Those are dead cells. Oh, okay, listen here. We just started. Don't do this to me. This is gonna go swell. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Hey, that'll work. Okay, so that's a pretty good weapon to get right off the get-go. We'll go with that. Oh god, I can't recycle anything. Okay. Yeah, again, I've played a fair chunk of this game already, so if I sound like I'm confused when I go to do something, and it's because I am. Because my ability to do things is greatly diminished this time around. Well, I say that as I'm just casually, like, slaughtering things, but that's mostly just practice. Oh god, I can't even use that yet. Oh no. Fear my logic tomfoolery. I do fear it, because I never know what to expect. That's exactly the way you want it, and I know this. Oh, wow, yeah, I can't use that either. Okay. I forgot that when you start this game, you get to do nothing. I don't even know where the exit is. Probably around here. Did you see the announcement of Hades 2? Yes. I did, and I am really excited for that. I really enjoyed Hades 1, so when I saw that it was getting a sequel... Oh god, I can't read them. I'm a wee baby now. But, the whole Hades reveal trailer was very, very good. I was very impressed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that, yes, I am a fan. I played Hades 1. Oh, look who it is. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from the others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful little items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me and I will introduce you to some more experimental items. Yes, and these are all the upgrades that I'm complaining that I don't have. We're just gonna go ahead and unlock recycling now as well, because recycling makes it so you can get money for things. And then mutations, I have nothing. Oh, wow. I'm gonna move my mouse because it's in my way up here. But I forget that, what's the word I'm looking for? I forget that I've been away from this, or that I've been so far ahead for so long. It's been insane. Let's see, super stoked for Armored Core 6. Yes, I haven't played any of the Armored Core games personally, but honestly, oddly enough, I think you're the one who's mostly told me about it, and it seems like a really fun game. So I've been really wanting to have a go with it. And a new entry in the franchise would be a great way to do it. He wants Dead Cells title drop. Throw out the credits. Game's over. We got the title. But yeah, no, it's Armored Core 2 is looking really good. Or 6-2. God, that came out God knows how many years ago. But yeah, the sixth one, I haven't seen anything on it yet, but apparently a lot of people have been really hype about it, so that's usually a pretty good sign early on. This electric whip was like an amazing item to get right off the bat. Unfortunately, this doesn't actually help me that much because I can't get the other one. You can see all the, like, I just look around the map and I'm like, I see all the spots where there are things I would love to be able to, whoa. Spots I'd like to do things with, but I cannot. That was unfortunate. I forgot that I can't climb walls anymore, which is an upgrade you get much later in the game, but I do not have that. Oh yeah, there's these things too. Yeah, I lost those. Ugh. Those little imps let you unlock a costume, I think, or a weapon, but I think they are long gone out of here, so that is the big unfortunate. Armored Core 2 was a PS2 title. Yeah, that's... I mean, those were definitely some of the best days of my gaming memories, but yeah, that is definitely a ways back in terms of everything else. If that sentence even made sense, because I don't even know if it made sense to me. Oh yeah, I can't use that either. Alright, well, we're going this way, I guess. Can't use that. Oh. Right on. I think this is actually the artifact that does let me use those. Yes. So this lets me do that, which means I can actually proceed with the game now. Not in every area. There's still a bunch of things to get, but we're off to a good start with this. I keep forgetting that I can't wall climb, and I just sit here all sad. This thing also has a ridiculous amount of reach for the level I'm at because I'm just able to... It's a good weapon. Control schemes have come a long way. Used L2 and R2 to look up and down. Wow, okay, yeah, that would have taken some real getting used to. Okay, I can't actually go this way because I don't have the ability to wall run, so we're just gonna go back up. I forgot how, like, I guess restrained you are with your options at the start, just due to how many things you can't do just yet. The nice thing is that, all things considered, I'm actually not doing horribly. Yeah, see, this is where those other keys would have been handy, because there's that blueprint up there. But I cannot get it. for the time being. Actually, for quite a while, I think I need the wall run and another ability to even unlock all of that, which is just a tad out of my realm of reachability. You know, I said it before, but this whip is freaking incredible. Like, I like the electric whip. It's a weapon I don't actually see very often anymore in my run, just because of how far into the game I am, but feels good. It really does. Still stuff over there. Let's talks about limited movement while practically dancing between kills. Yeah, I mean that definitely. Yeah, so yes, the movement in this game is actually really good in general. It's just when you have a wall run that you can use to traverse the stage, it really does make a difference on how. Oh wait, hang on. TBH is only one more real mobility upgrade, and it doesn't help with normal combat. That's true. It's mostly just for the flashiness, and also you missed it, I think, a second ago, Odin. I was, a guy threw a bomb at me, and I forgot that I didn't have the wall run anymore, so I was gonna run up the wall to just kind of wall hang and dodge it. I'm not chancing that. That's a cursed chest, and they suck. I could probably do it, but I don't feel like it right now, so... maybe later I'll feel like a masochist. But anyway, what I was saying is a bomb guy threw a bomb at me, and because of the fact that I was thinking I had a wall run and I didn't, I instead just stood there like an idiot and took a bomb to the chin. It was very unfortunate. Legendary Whip was probably like one of the strongest items I could have gotten right off the bat. The funnier part is I wasn't even planning to use it in the first place. I was gonna do just the base weapons for the funny, but I did not. Doesn't do it for the content. Okay, I'll do it for the content next time it pops up. I just want to live, man. Do I have the backpack yet? Well, no, not technically. Let's just pop that, because I think that lets you unlock a backpack. No. Ah, unlock 11 more items. Yeah, that'd do it. Okay. Man, I have, like, no good options here this early in the game. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go with that. I don't know what I just did there. Just fell through the floor and then jumped back through it. I'm gonna be really proud of myself if I actually manage to get, like, far enough in this run to get, like, to a boss. But I am not exactly holding my breath for it. Okay, we're doing another elite encounter immediately. I really just styled on that poor guy and got the second rune that I have literally never used in my entire time of playing this game. I probably would benefit from it. I'm sure custom mode is fun, but I actually haven't messed with it, so I don't know. I've been focusing too hard on being a sweaty tryhard. I don't even remember where I get some of the runes used for getting around to the other levels. But anyway, yeah, how is everything going for everybody in the chat today? I've clearly got so much skill and memory with how to stream. This is my punishment for disappearing off of streaming for 6 months or more. So this stream's goal was platinum if the game tonight if I read the title right. This is gonna be good. God, if only, but getting all of the achievements in this game, if that's what we're referring to, we'll be lucky to see that of me in this lifetime, because I don't know if I'm that good. This game gets brutally unforgiving later on. I can hit that shield guy through his shield with that. That's good to know. I didn't even think of that. Doesn't help that I'm not getting a whole lot of upgrades for my current stat, because that does make a bit of a difference. I keep forgetting to like stop for a second when there's things discovered. No, excuse me. All kinds of mushrooms have been carefully ground down into fine multicolored powders. Pretty sure they weren't using these to flavor the soup. Seems to be where the mushroomologist stashed the profits from his little business. Rob his little register here. A variety of different shaped mushrooms are proliferating in these jars. By the looks of them, they should have some interesting psychotropic properties. Good old Dr. Tom here must have been supplying the whole prison. I mean, if you're in prison, I mean, what else do you have to look forward to? Especially considering I'm pretty sure everybody in these prisons was on, like, death row. No, get back here. Hey, got it. It took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to get that on my first playthrough. And we're just gonna get that and get that outfit out of the way. Heck yeah. That also took a really long time to get, but mostly because when I first started this game, and Odin can attest to this, I sucked, like, a lot. Evidenced by the fact that instead of using the teleporter, I decided to hike my way back out of this hole. Oh, I didn't actually realize that this thing, ricocheted around enemies. You learn something new every time you play the game, I tell you what. Iconic mushroom moment. Honestly though, prison shrooms for life. I grabbed the wrong perk there. Whoops. Oh, I can't go that way yet. Iconic bad at games moment. Okay, grabbing the right one this time. Sucked so hard you could have pulled the chrome off a trailer ball. Okay, listen. You may be right. However, that is uncalled for. I think this is actually the way down to the boss fight, but there is still a little bit of goodies to be found on the map, so I'm gonna... Specifically enemies, because if I get a couple more of them, then I'll, what's the word? If I get a couple more of them, then I'll get another reward for killing 60 enemies. Oh, hey, there we go. Speaking of perks, that was unrelated, but a perk it is nonetheless. I really do miss some of my perks that I used to have. Ooh. Like, there's some good unlockables later in the game, and they're definitely things that I've come to rely on a bit, I've realized. Ooh, okay. Just decided apparently that because I'm streaming I have to turn it on. Aw, crap. 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 This is a cool weapon to have, but it does take up both spots, so I'm gonna pass on it for now, just because I don't trust myself without a shield. You may or may not be right, but I don't appreciate that tone. Correct. I've never been so offended by something I 100% agree with. Once again, correct. Guy. That was genuinely one of those like moments, seconds before disaster kind of moments. You know, you see like everything flash before your eyes. That's what that was. I just realized there's another ability I don't have. It's a strange feeling being weak now. Okay, so now we get to fight the first boss, and we get to see if I beat it. If I can beat him first try or not. Shouldn't be too bad though. This guy is a pushover. I say as he was giving me more trouble than most other players when they first started this game. I guess I'll just take that, just because, I have so few perks this early in the game where I'm like, I don't know. Jesus Christ. I really just beat him flawlessly on the first try, huh? Early game perks being a paperclip, a pen staple, and a used napkin. Honestly, the only good ones you start with are the ones for parries. I'm genuinely offended about how well I did on that. But we take it, because honestly, that felt really good nonetheless. Sitting over here bitching about the fact that I beat a boss on my first try. Like, that's not actually something to be really accomplished. Alright. I see you, Dead Cells, giving me a legendary ice grenade. I know that Frost isn't, like, the best stat, but, it's really good. Hey, you short stuff. You made it this far alive, eh? Well, you know what I mean. I don't know why he's Texan, but we're going with that. Or a cowboy. I'm the blacksmith. I work with the collector next door. So if you got the cells, I can improve your gear. And we're gonna invest a little bit into that already, just because it's really good. And I have nothing I can get from you because I did that. Oh well. Oh, that's right, yeah, I beat it without getting hit. So there's two areas that you can go to. This one that sucks, and this one up here that sucks slightly less. And we're gonna go to that one. I don't think this early, though. I don't think there's a way you can, what's the word? I don't think there's a way you can go to any of the, like, branching paths with other bosses. I don't know about him calling you shoddy. It's actually decent design that the only good perks for bosses are parry-based. Makes it so you learn the bosses before cheesing them. Yeah, that's true. As, I guess, evidenced by the fact that I just cheesed the ever-loving hell out of the boss right there. Oh yeah, bread man. By the way, bread is not the default option for healing items. It was just really funny to me in Odin that you could set it to that, so I now eat baguettes as my main source of healing. Oh, nice. We'll take a challenge rune. Yes, I have in fact stumbled through bread. Yes. Bet you'd like to take these little beauties with you now, wouldn't you? Yeah. Stop doing it. Well, if you do decide to take them, getting out won't be anything like getting in. Good luck. Fucking papyrus ass laugh. First student level screams an epic war cry, dies instantly to a single ranged hit. Honestly. Tell how, like, mildly used to certain perks I am by the fact that whenever I'm down here, my first instinct is to, aw, damn. My first instinct is always to, ow. Roll through things, which doesn't always work. No Obama grilled cheese sandwich is a healing item. Shaking my head. I know, but listen. Baguette. Wow, that was almost a really dumb of me. Did I just upgrade my survival again, or did I actually upgrade my tactics? I don't remember. Alright, for the content! I'm gonna regret this decision so fast. And that spinning thing is part of why I hate these traps. Okay. Those make me so tense. Imagine playing Bread Cells in 2023. Just play Hades like a true degenerate. You know, honestly, I would play Hades, and I might have done a stream of Hades a really long time ago. I can't remember. I either did or I was planning to, and then I didn't. But, I honestly wouldn't mind doing a Hades stream either, because I enjoy that game, and like with this, I would probably start a new save just for the funnies. That guy did not even get a chance, and I feel really bad about that. I want to see you beat the Helltaker DLC. Oh, no. Helltaker is hard. I don't think really there's any difference between these, and unfortunately replacing my shield does not sound like a decision that's conducive to me living a longer life, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna be that guy and sell the pay you $5 boon to play Boyfriend Dungeon. I'm gonna need a refresher. What is Boyfriend Dungeon? I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it beyond that. Funny bird almost made me funny die. I gotta say though, in terms of like a first run, the amount of loot luck I've had has actually been kind of insane. Like, I know this area in particular has a guaranteed legendary, but even for that being factored in, this has been insanely good item finds across the board. Let's see. just assassinating the poor birds whenever they come by. Like, they're just trying to do their job, and I'm just like, no. Let's see. So, technically there's more to explore in this area, so I'm gonna do that just for the loot. Into the money. Those guys are were really intimidating at one point, and now I'm just like, okay, whatever. Lore. I was hoping her people could help me, but they don't recognize me anymore. The apostate's hideout isn't far, but I don't know what kind of welcome they're reserved for strangers in need of help these days. On the plus side, at least if my survival ends up getting too high, I have the benefit of being able to, you know, there's nothing else up there. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. If my survival gets high enough, I might as well just make it my primary stat anyway. Whoopsie. I can't get to that guy. Like, in theory, it would probably be better to take a weapon that's not the whip, but I'm kind of attached. It has served me so well through the last bits of gameplay. I say like it hasn't been literally my only weapon for the majority of the game, but that's beside the point. In my main save, I can't remember the last time I actually went up to the clock tower. I keep trying to go fight all of the funny other enemies, and then that usually results in me getting my ass handed to me because I'm not as used to the areas. I feel like that... Oh wait, no, different items. That one. I work for the blacksmith. I can patch up your gear for cheap. I'm not really supposed to be here. Let's just keep this between us, okay? Alright. Done deal. Right, come on then. How much have you got on you? Enough to upgrade my... Oh. It's odd that I can upgrade things to ++ and S quality. I did not think that was something you could do this early in the game. Can't go down there, so up we go. Oh, can't break that. Sad. There's also a puzzle related to the bells like that, so I might spend some extra time here trying to figure out how that goes, but we'll see. You know, I think I'm just gonna start dumping the rest of my points into survival at this rate. because it's catching up a little too much. Oh, shoot. I don't know why he did that to himself. He just kind of yeeted, and that was the end of it. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest, I did not plan to see that guy, I just kind of did. Make sure this hasn't been... Okay. For a little while, I forgot how spooky some of these enemies can be. I changed my mind on the survival thing, if that wasn't apparent. Because now that I've gotten enough points in, or got, with that extra point in, oh, I can't go that way yet. With the extra point I got in tactics, it kind of just made, it more worth it. Also, I guess I probably should... For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, the three stats in this are brutality, survival, and tactics. Unfortunately, they're a little too big for me to be able to use them. The swords seem to be floating, but when I touch them, they feel solidly in place. I really don't like this place. That sensation again, like I'm floating, as if everything was speeding up and slowing down at the same time. Whoa, sorta makes you feel like puking, huh? Ah, finally something useful. Unfortunately, no, it is not. It keeps going and going. Oh, that'll be helpful later. That was almost a fatal mistake. I don't know how I didn't take damage from that, but we take those. So... Okay, I'm gonna double check how this whole thing works and see where that goes. Also, I realized that my chat thing went out because there's a whole bunch of stuff you guys have been saying. It's a dating sim roguelike, I'll even buy it for you, but you have to beat it. Yo, WTF, you say you don't know Boyfriend Dungeon, it's in your wish list. Oh, that's funny. America Explained and exposing your stream. You know, I actually didn't know that it was in my library, or my wish list, but that's actually hilarious. Also, apologies for losing the chat there. I don't know what went wrong with my other thing for doing it. I don't have a second screen yet, like fancy people, so I'm just using my phone, and it doesn't always work. Hang on. But I'm looking up this puzzle because I'm gonna do it real quick while I'm here. Let's see. Okay. So, if my understanding of this is correct, this is the first bell by this shop here. Let's see if maybe going back in here will show it again. There, maybe there it goes. No, it just doesn't want to keep track, so I'll just do it the cheater's way by staying in my YouTube app. I think that's the highest pitched one. Sorry, I think there's one this way. Can't find the bells. Oh my god. Where are they? That's probably going to be the second one. That was dangerous. Style points. That. Ah. Did it. Where even is the other bell? Is it over here? Yeah, that's the second one. So, that means that it's... Oh, phew. That's... Oh, well, no, maybe it is done. No, because I was just here for the challenge gate, so that's alright. This place is a maze! Oh, wait, no, that would be the second one. Oh, no, I'm dumb. Okay, so... Oh, wait, maybe not. feel like that should have worked. Did I do it backwards slightly? I think I did. I think it was... Damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. Get slapped by spinning thing for punishment for my folly. There we... Whatever. There's a baguette further down, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going for the baguette. Excuse me, sir. What are you even still doing here? Okay, so now that I have that, I can go to this door and get this, which I don't have on my main save because I'm too impatient. Nope, that's not one. Now that the absolutely most boring part of the stream is over, we get to go do boss fights now. It only took me an extra, like, 15 minutes from where I was at. Good God. Okay. Now that we've got all of that, we can move on to the next boss fight. We get to fight Funny Clock Lady now, guys. You get to watch me not do this hit list like I did the first boss because, good God, I am bad at this fight. Wow, that was just... Get parried. I didn't do it hitless, but I did it without dying. Which I guess at the end of the day is all that counts. I forgot that this is where the Lightspeed recipe, or scroll comes from. It's a fun skill to use. Yeah, probably better to take that and upgrade it since I have the materials too. Now we get to go do Funny Castle. And no, I'm not doing the lighthouse if you're still in here, Odin, because I want to win. I actually feel like I might have a chance this time around. Okay. Oh, I can't even go do the lighthouse anyway, duh. Before doing that, I'm gonna try fixing one other thing on my end here. See if this fixes it. nice if I could tell what anything in here did. I have a little app that shows me additional details, and I do not know how to use it at all. Let's see, I can't go that way. Big unfortunate. Goods. Lord. Let's see. There's a strange taste to the food since the old cook was off. The hand doesn't seem to mind though, so I just hold my nose and dream of custard. Custard is pretty good though. The king is convinced of the existence of a plot against his life. While such a plot may have caused to exist, I've seen no evidence of it. Worse, the food hasn't been up to standard since he had the cook executed. King size. Nice. The king came to my quarters to personally remove the portrait of the giant and I together. I understand his frustration, but my men were rattled. I don't understand his frustration, because I have no idea what that means. The hand is above the king's suspicion, which is more than I can say for the giant, though I secretly hope he's okay. We've not seen him in a while now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the, training lady that was at the beginning of the game for anybody who remembers that part. Or who was here for that part, I guess, for that matter. And this castle is chock full of references, like Alucard from Castlevania, and then Solaire from Dark Souls just hanging out on the walls. Oh. I just got probably the single best legendary that I could have gotten. This whip has served me well, but it's time for the Nutcracker to come into play. Yeah, this is good. Can't go that way. nice thing is that the effects of the hammer and shield I have go really well together. So it definitely is nice to have found that this late in the game. Like, as much as I love the Electro Whip. And obviously I'm getting hit a lot more, because it's been a while since I've used it. But, it's a good weapon. I just am a bad player. I do not miss getting to goon on things with this. No, I think I could actually leave now if I wanted to. Not going to just yet. Only because there is, if I get the third key here, then I can get access to some other items, including, I think I can at least. I might have to beat the game once before I can, but gotta be a little more careful. Let's see. Can't grab that just yet because I'm already full health. But it looks like there's a scroll over there that I missed. Can't go that way. Trying to figure out where I'm going. Hang on. What am I doing? Okay, so then if I go in here... Yeah, I don't think you can actually get that. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Unfortunate. Oh well. Nonetheless, I've made it to the final boss. That's, now we get to see if I actually can beat the final boss. Because that's always the hard part. God, I would love if I got him no hits, but, I'm not putting any faith in that happening. Let's see. Oh, that's nifty. I'm gonna work on unlocking this because that'll be helpful. That'll work. Let's go! Final boss time! Whoa. Oh, damn, I really thought I had him on a, on that one. I did not realize that he's basically immune to, stun and, what's the word? Didn't realize that he was basically immune to stun and freeze, though, in its entirely. I somehow didn't catch that. Back already? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. Ah, I'm fine. Have you noticed how things seem to change each time you pass through? Oh. One could get to thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous, wouldn't you say? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Oh, hey, there we go, another recipe. But, yeah, I guess this wasn't the best weapon to take into the fight against him. Damn, died as soon as we got back. Yeah, I know, right? It was, very close, though. I feel a little silly for letting that one get away from me. In honesty, I should have kept the, I really should have kept the Electro Whip. As good as the hammer was, I think it ultimately, ended up messing me up because of the fact that I just didn't have a, good way to get fast, consistent damage against him. Nutcracker is good for him. I don't know. I wasn't able to crit because every time I did something that would have stunned him, it just instantly ended. So like even when I was parrying him, it was just doing nothing. I don't know if like it's just amped for the first time through, so you can't cheese your way through the first game or first playthrough as easily. Come play Shapes and Beats with us. Maybe in a little while once I am done with funny stream. You know, in hindsight, if I had a bear trap, that would have been great against him. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick. Low stats for the win. And yeah, we'll go with that. Stream shape. You can't stun him. Bear traps or freeze would have done it. Yeah, well, the freeze actually wasn't working either because I'd hit him with the freeze, even like the first freeze bomb, he immediately broke out of, so it just wouldn't let me actually do anything to him. Stream Shapes and Beats. Easy. You have a point. However, no. But yeah, no, I don't know, like I said, I'm wondering if maybe there was something, like, tied to Shapes and Beans. I'm wondering if for some reason there was, what's the word I'm looking for? If for some reason with him, there's like a first attempt thing that makes him harder to do it to, or maybe I just got really unlucky with my timing. Need to be really fast with it. The slower thaw mod does it. Yeah, I don't know if I actually had that. I might have, but unfortunately I just ended up getting big satted on. Just was not having straight up not having a good time. I probably should have prioritized, doing the... What's the word I'm looking for? You need to be... There isn't no cope. Same. Or now cope, maybe? I don't know. But, I'm just sad that I lost that first attempt, because I really thought I had him there. Oh, I mean, slower thaw and freeze blast itself. Oh, like on the grenade that I was using, or just on with freeze in general. You know, it's kind of weird that I didn't have that, considering that I'm pretty sure I had a legendary ice grenade, so I don't know, unless maybe it's not the affix on the, or the legendary, like, perk for the ice grenade. Also, I think it's also slightly unfortunate, because I think the legendary thing for Nutcracker is that it, I feel like I'm chewing on my hair. It's like, I feel like I think if I remember right, Nutcracker's legendary mod is Roots on Kill, which is a nice thought, but doesn't help in the situation where you're fighting a boss. Reduces the chance of unfreezing an enemy when attacking. Oh, so the ice grenade is just bad in terms of its legendary buff. Because that's not helpful, like, at all. I will say that one thing I can definitely tell has gotten improved with practice is my ability to parry things. Because I sucked at doing that when I first started. And obviously it's like, well, duh, Corbin, you get better at games the more you play them. But, you know, it's just weird seeing it in practice comparatively. Another order from the king to his officers. If the cells are overpopulated, use the outdoor jails or the oubliettes? Leave no suspects unsupervised. It seems like His Highness's dudes were getting spread a little thin there towards the end. Oh, hey. No, you start good and wear down and get sloppy with time. You know, that's probably the way it works, right? Probably. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. That's not my job to know. I don't know if that's anything a doctor has to do with, but that's beside the point. Nice. Yeah, let's give a bow a try. We haven't messed around with a bow yet. I'm gonna instantly regret this. I say that like I didn't get one of my first perfect boss kills with it. Wow, yeah, this is, not as good as I was hoping it would be. Obulettes are holes in the floor, with the only exit being in the ceiling, leaving the prisoners in cold, damp, and often sewage-filled conditions. Alright, well, you heard the man, the more you know. Bow's damage is not what one would call good. Yay for Grim Trivia. Somebody's got to know it. Oh, okay. Went for the jump and remembered last second. Oh yeah, I can't make that jump. Probably replace this bow sooner rather than later, just purely on principle of it just not being... I mean, it's good for enemies, but it's not really gonna be any good against, like, bosses because of the pierces. And okay, I already opened that door, never mind. Bro just ignored my impossibly insightful message. Which one? I don't think you've said anything. I think you're trolling me right now, good sir. Unless it's just not showing me your previous message.
Unless it had something to do with something we were talking about earlier. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've lost me, Mr. Moose. Oh my god, just please. Let's see the word that made it break. I don't see it. Nope. Yeah, I like how it seems like you're just stroking out over there. If you blink once if you need medical attention. This would actually be really good if not for not having anything set up to use that on this build. I don't know why it broke the first time you sent it. Maybe it was just too, like, off the, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but, like, too sudden. Ouch. I'm not reading that out loud. I'm denying you the satisfaction. Do I at least see all 5? Yeah, I see all 5 of them, but I'm not repeating it. I'm not giving you that one. We're just gonna take Old Reliable back. Thoughts on the new Harry Potter game? So my brother has it. I haven't seen a whole lot of it outside of what he's shown me, and honestly, game looks really fun. I was never like the big Harry Potter fan growing up, but I can appreciate the game for what it is, and that's a wizard game, which it feels like, honestly, there's not a lot of like Magic games that are just focused around that. I mean, I'm sure there are, and I'm just sounding like some asshole who knows what he's talking about, but like from my like limited knowledge, I don't see a lot of games that focus just on magic. Most of the time it's, you know, magic or melee or range or this or something or other. And it's nice to see that, like, there's a game where they... Yeah, exactly. They really do, because you can just take Avada Kedavra and you can just literally murder everybody if you really feel like it. And I think there's something beautiful about that, you know? I feel like you just gotta have a dark side in your games, you know? My brother and I decided that after I beat the game, or after he beats the game, I'm gonna play with him and I'm gonna do a dark wizard run. Hi, as my German root demand, main incendio. You know what? Fair enough. Also, I would like to mention, I'm even more mad now that I've beaten him flawlessly 2 times in a row. I struggled to no end with this boss, and now I'm just like, huh, suck it. Oh, hell yes. I'm gonna hold off on doing that. And just let me teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream. You know, I'm gonna go with no. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I don't dislike Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's a very cool game. But, like, personally, after playing so many different card games, like, I've played Magic, and I've played Pokemon, and I've played other vague card games over the years, like freaking Weird and Wild Creature cards, and the World of Warcraft trading card game. Did anybody else in the stream even know that there was a World of Warcraft trading card game? I didn't know how to play it right, but I knew how to play it. But that's one of the main reasons I don't really like have a lot of interest in doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's too much to learn, and I just my feeble brain just can't keep up with that anymore. Ooh, that. I like showering too much to go back to playing card games. I like being able to afford my rent every month, thank you. You had the WoW trading card game? Yeah, I don't remember ever playing it. I don't even remember if there was like an actual defined rule set for it. But, you know, the game was... the cards were really pretty. Ouch. You gonna be playing the One Piece card game when it drops? Okay, so, you know, I probably will. Did you know there was a Gundam and a Monster Ranger card game? That doesn't surprise me on either of those, but I might actually play the One Piece trading card game when it comes out, because that does genuinely seem like it would just be interesting to get into. That I'll at least give a try. Also, I am so gonna just eat it now that I'm cursed. Probably to a bird, too. It's gonna be a super embarrassing enemy to die to.
let's see. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't that expensive. It only costs about 2,000 for a meta deck, so you can win a prize card. Yeah, see, that's still a lot. There will only be a single copy of a certain card you play in the One Piece game. I'm not surprised about that either, if I'm being honest. What's the word I'm looking for? Are they gonna print the actual One Piece? I know, for real, right? Let's go with this one, I guess. Those weren't like a great selection of legendaries that time. The card will be called the One Piece, and if you have it, you win, I guess. Oh, nice, the Snake Fangs recipe. Oh, and the Cultist outfit. Both of which are very handy to have. I'm joking about the single card. You know, that's unfortunate because it would have been so funny if they actually did, but, can you imagine, though? Like, if you think about the value of some just older Pokemon cards that are still, like, or that are, like, not in print anymore, and people have held onto them. I like, what is it, the Charizard card from Gen 1? Oda has been cooking in the past few months. I know I need to watch the rest, but it's just sitting down and watching shows just... Oh, wait a minute, I already went this way. How am I doing this? Sitting and watching shows is just harder for me to do. It's harder for me to actually, like, just focus on it. But I do need to, like, sit down and do it one of these days just because it's genuinely just a good show. Ah. Just read the manga forehead. I gave up watching it, but it's so good looking. The quality is so high now. I can't just not. I know it's behind by a fair chunk, but like, I'm okay with that. Just because it's just genuinely such a visual treat to watch. I know that it's a lot slower, and so it takes a lot longer to like get anywhere. But at the same time, is good show. Can't believe they allowed in Shonen Jump. Yeah, I know. That bit was, surprising they got away with all of that. I think Robin and Frankie. Good lord, they're multiplying. Just blatant lies in the chat right now. Very nearly played myself with that trap. See, the thing is, we could be dropping actual spoilers and you wouldn't know. Yeah. I mean, you do have a point. I will never truly know. Ugh. Oh. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Also, let's try. Oh well, actually, I don't need to go there. He's gonna compete on me, so I guess that was a hell of a death flag. Yeah, that'll do it. Honestly, they had us in the first act. Not gonna lie, or the first half, whatever that meme is. I don't know. I'm antiquated in my humor. And he's gone. Speaking of games, I don't know if it would be like a good stream game, but I definitely think that I need to check out One Piece Odyssey, the new one that just came out. I'm not normally a big
If I don't see Lu.
It's terrible. But yeah, no, I'm seriously curious about trying out One Piece Odyssey, because I actually haven't seen a whole lot of details about it. Remember what's over here. That. I don't think anything that I can do anything with, unfortunately. Oh, never mind, I lied. Harlong and Flamingo joining the crew was out of left field. Oh. Oh. That's right. The funny sword. Was it you? Was it you that freed me? Ah, you smell like rotting flesh, and bloodlust, and a lack of respect for life. Hey! But don't think I'm just going to follow you around from now on. We could have a lot of fun together, if you remember to treat me well. And now I have a funny sword that I can wield. Can't believe they did that either, TBH. But yeah, no, seriously, on a serious note, I haven't seen a whole lot about Odyssey, but I think it's I think a turn-based strategy game was kind of the best they could have done for... You can pay an obscene amount of skill points to unlock Zoro's map. Callback jokes. Yeah, I will say that was one of the best details in One Piece. Oh, what was that last game? I can't remember the name of it, but I played a couple episodes of it on stream. Honestly, I should go back and finish that for the channel someday. Can paint a... But yeah, if the Zoro's got his own DLC, there's a part where he or there's a thing in it where you can't see the minimap normally because of Zoro's sense of direction and whatnot. But if you pay, like, I think 999 World Seeker, thank you. If you pay like 9,999 or 999 points, it just is an obscene cost to get in the first place. But if you pay for it, then you have the minimap. You cure Zoro of his biggest character flaw, which is his inability to find anything. Got the deluxe version of World Seeker for $8. Nice. Honestly, I think that World Seeker is a fine game. It has some flaws for sure, but I think overall it's a really good game. I think one of the biggest reasons I ended up struggling with it a little bit is just because towards the end of it, it starts to feel pretty repetitive. In the sense that there's not really like combos per se, you just kind of have modes. You didn't play it on stream, there were videos. No, that's what I meant. I meant that I did a couple episodes of it. If I didn't convey that properly, then that's my bad. But yeah, it would be fun to get back into doing that game, especially now that I'm at a point where... Yeah. Okay, excuse me, sir. I need you to stop that. I think the benefit, or the nice thing about, like, getting a start on it now, too, would be the fact that since I've got... What's the word? Now that I've got more experience with, like, making videos and everything, I think that it would be a really good game to get back into playing. Just because now I have a better sense of, like, editing and whatnot, which I think in that era of content you can definitely tell was a bit lacking. I say like I've done any editing in the last forever, but you know. I'll eventually get to the point where I'm doing more content again. Still better than Jump Force. You know, I will say this for Jump Force. I kind of have a guilty pleasure of enjoying that game. It just kind of like, it entertained me. Bubsy 2 when. You know, that would be a really easy one to get into doing, because like for one thing, like as much as I like despised everything about existence during my Bubsy run, I honestly kind of like fondly look back on it. That might just be the Stockholm syndrome, but like I feel like it's kind of like just the popular opinion to just absolutely despise Bubsy for everything it exists and stands for, when in reality it's just kind of like a subpar game. It's not like this sin against humanity like it's been made out to be. Now Bubsy 3D on the other hand is just unforgivable, but that's beside the point. But yeah, like, Bubsy 2 would probably be an easy enough game to get into. Bubsy 3D, I did buy Bubsy 3D. As a matter of fact, I think I literally own every game in the Bubsy franchise, which isn't something I'm necessarily proud of saying out loud, but it is a fact anyway. As a matter of fact, I think I actually have a cartridge for Bubsy 2 on my SNES. Funny enough, of all things. But the, Wait, what? May I refer to you to your sadness TikTok? Yes, I know. Bubsy 3D 100% completion stream. You know, if I got it hooked up where I could actually use the, well, I could get it set up. If I set it up to... Hang on, I'm, like, itchy. If I set it up to actually be, if I set up my PS2 and everything, I could absolutely do a Bubsy 3D stream. Maybe I'll set that up before too long here. It would be a good game to do. The body's... I thought that was about to fall over. The bodies immersed in the latest solution are changing less quickly. I must extract the essence of this solution and apply it to other volunteers. Science or something. Give me monsters. Listen, Sword. I need you to chill. I don't know how, like, entertaining it would be to watch me flail around with the... Well, actually, that would probably be the exact reason it'd be funny, is watching me trying to flail around with the controls of Bubsy 3D and actually, like, making any headway in that game. Because from what I've seen, it looks like it'd be kind of nauseating to play with the fact that the camera, like, shifts to under you when you jump. Thank you for checking out Corbin the stream. Remember to smash like. For real, though. The real ones hit the subscribe button. Whoa. Not above whoring myself out for. Oh, crap. Not above whoring myself out for more subs. Whoa. But it's so good they have a dedicated look down button. In Bubsy 3D, they have a look down button? Oh, but yes, the jump. You're very funny. And by that, I'm being completely sarcastic. Stop. Also, probably not on Tuesday, but on, like Wednesday, we're gonna have an Apex Season 16 stream, because this is the first season of Apex Legends that actually looks like it's gonna be fun enough to be worth investing the time into into playing. Smash that like it's a like you know what I mean, like the likey. Stop. My brain hurts. I can't. Oh man. All right, let's do funny clock boss again and watch me get owned. Am I invited? Yeah, that was kind of what I was meaning when I said we. But yeah, it's probably gonna just be good old classic flawless timekeeper. That's what I'm hoping, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. So we'll see. Okay, that was... Aw, damn. Okay. Did not flawless, but good job, you did that string in one run. Yeah, the first half I did really well. The second half I kind of just got too close and got pelted with projectiles. Actually, no, I didn't get hit with the projectile first. I just got hit. Hello, welcome to the welcome to chat. Is that Lomo? Hello, welcome. How are the new viewers who've joined us doing? Fingers crossed massively for being able to beat the final boss this time, because I think this is the unfortunately this might be no, I can probably do one more run after this, actually, just looking at the time, just keeping track. This is a lore room again. Corbin's address is redacted. Hey, listen here. Don't go telling them about redacted. That's important information to me. Alright, that guy just kind of stood there and took his death. that's Pidgeot. Might be. It's hard to remember all the different Pokemon now. There's entirely too many. I barely could keep track back when there were only 3 generations worth. Now there's what, 9? 10? I don't know. Directly to the source. You heard it here, Game Freaks. People fled this room hastily, judging by the mess they left behind. Wonder who they were. I wonder indeed. It's rare to see someone streaming this game. I'm glad to see that it's better known. Lately, new people have been coming because of the Castlevania DLC. Yeah, so actually, I didn't hear about the Castlevania DLC until after I started playing, but my friend was like, hey, you've been kind of into roguelikes lately. You should check this one out, Dead Cells. And I was like, alright. So, I didn't actually realize that it wasn't that, big on the streaming side of things because I hadn't really looked, but who knows, maybe this will be a new niche I can fill for a little while up until that Castlevania DLC comes out. With 2 new bosses. Yeah, I know, that's gonna be so cool. And I'll admit I'm not a huge hugely knowledgeable person when it comes to Castlevania or anything, but the fact that they were able to even land a deal to do a DLC with a company like Konami in the first place is pretty impressive in and of itself, and it just is really a testament to how good this game is. I'm weighing in on the Pidgeot debate. I've decided that it's Pidgey. Research notebook. The latest crossbreeding produced no results. The extracts administered to the volunteer produced a shapeless monstrosity, half man, half plant. The subject failed to survive. I'm gonna read this again because I didn't the first time. A whole bunch of strange flowers with an astonishing smell. How many boss cells do you have? So this is my new save. So I don't actually have any on this one, but on my main save I'm at 2 right now. That was a very dangerous parry that I just went for, and I'm very proud of the fact that that worked out. But yeah, I started a new save for stream just because I figured it would be a little more easy to follow me starting from the beginning rather than jumping in at 2 out of the 6 difficulty levels. Yeah, 2 boss cells has kind of been my freezing point. I've been, well, and it doesn't help that I keep going down the routes that are subjectively a lot more hard, or objectively? Subjectively? I can never remember which of the 2 I'm looking for. I keep going down the routes that are kind of harder to do for the higher difficulties, like going to places like the caverns on Boss Cell 2, which is just not exactly conducive to a long life, especially if you're not as used to the areas. Not bad. You have a favorite build? Honestly, in terms of serious builds, talk about the game we're gonna. I'll do that in a second, and then once I've answered this question, my favorite build right now I've discovered is kind of like, it's probably really cheap, but the bleed builds are really good, like using the blood sword and the open wounds talent you can get that makes it so attacks deal bleed. I haven't gotten a chance to use a legendary blood blade, but being able to deal 3 stacks of bleed in a single hit is kind of ridiculous, and I love the fact that you can do that. For meme builds, I haven't gotten to do it yet, but it's the Spartan Sandals, the Assault Shield, and the Wave of Denial are the main components of it, and the build is basically don't touch me, the build. And I know it's kind of nice. I'm not used to having to like talk to people this much on stream. But the game that Hitmonmaster there is referring to is I'm actually working on game development, which is part of why I haven't made any content in like 6 or 7 months. But the it's gonna be a roguelike, and it was kind of inspired by Dead Cells and Hades as the 2 that I've played. And the idea is gonna be, it's a very early progress right now, but I've been it's gonna be kind of like a top-down shooter, more or less, is the angle it's gonna have. And I haven't gotten a whole lot of it fleshed out. Like, I don't even really have the story down. I've just kind of got a lot of the game feel right now. But from the feedback I've received from the few people that I've shared the game in its early states with, it's been doing pretty well. So right now I'm working on learning artwork so that I can make custom assets, because I did a course to learn how to make video games, specifically of the roguelike genre, so that I kind of had a better idea of what I was doing. But the kind of, I guess, downside that I've run into with that is now that I've done that, I have no idea what all of the rest of the steps are, so I kind of am stuck. But, yeah, honestly, I was already kind of wanting to make a roguelike because of Hades, and then I played this, and it just kind of made it even more, like, got my mind running even more on different ideas I could come up with, and, like, mechanics and things I could do. But, it's still very much in, like, the early planning stages, is what I would call it. Where? Oh, there we go. Does feel really good to play. I'm just hoping it still does after the tweaks I made, because I don't know if you've played it since I updated the controls, and that's kind of where I'm a little worried at the moment. No, that's not where I want to be. Like, from my little just finning, or not finning, what's the word I'm looking for? Fiddling with it. From a little bit I've fiddled with it since I got the controls updated. It seems like it's running pretty smoothly, but I have yet to actually get it all done. The nice thing is that, let's see, the truth is that there are some very good builds in the meta, like the one with the bat. It's not at the level of the one-shot build, but is nothing bad. One-shot one was so broken they had to put in an emergency patch. It was built that could do one-shots to bosses. Holy cow. Yeah, that sounds a little busted. I mean, I'll say that the bleed build is definitely a little shattered too, because when I was doing it, I was struggling with doing the second of the 4 boss rush modes that they have, or that you can do. When I got the bleed build, I literally aced all 3 of the remaining ones in one try each, and it took me like a couple minutes to just ice the bosses and be done with it. And I haven't updated the drive, and the reason why is because I'm not done with the update. So I've got the controller stuff working as far as the gameplay goes, but there's still a few tweaks that I need to make, like making it so you can use menus. And then once the actual... I'm a little winded, I haven't talked this much in a while. And then once I actually get the... Yeah! Got him! Oh. Hell yeah. Second try, let's go. Oh, man. That felt really good. I do have to actually pick that up for finishing this. The GG&D, that was good shit. And I'll play this cutscene out and then I'll finish what I was thinking. I can still hear the sword talking in the background. That's... Okay, and I am gonna skip the credits. It's a whole bit to go through. So yeah, anyway, back to the drive specifically. So the reason that it hasn't been updated is because in GG the King. Yeah, he dead now. But yeah, the reason the drive isn't updated is because there's still some control stuff to fix, and then I want to have the options menu done. As a matter of fact, the title for that update is gonna be literally called the options menu update. And I have nothing unlocked, so I'm not gonna progress to the next difficulty. Note. Dear prisoner, tired of killing the same monsters over and over? Bored by the landscapes of this small island? Well, I definitely am. I think we can help each other. Meet me in the sewers where I'm restocking for food. Yay! Recently got his skin. Oh, like there's a skin for the king? I didn't actually know that. I might have seen it in the thing I was looking at last night, but I can't remember. I don't think I've actually unlocked any of the costumes on this build yet. Well, actually, that's not true. Come closer. I won't cut you, don't worry. I'm the tailor. I can fix you up with some proper clothes. I don't know what accent that is, but we're going for it. I struck a deal with our mutual friend, the Collector. You bring him the templates and I will craft it for you. Oh yeah, I did get some skins. I am gonna wear the commando skin because teleporting is really rough on my freaking eyes. Also, I'm gonna do a daily challenge, because I don't think I have on this character. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've done it on my base save either. And I know that there's like 3 unlocks tied to doing daily challenges, so I really need to be better about doing those. So you've come in search of a little challenge. Here, only the best of the best, the creme de la creme, or should I say, the elite of the elite, can manage to rack up a respectable score. Do you think you're up to it? Yeah, let's do it. In that case, head down and defeat this level's boss as fast as you can while scoring as many points as you can manage. You'll find some equipment to help you on the way, but some objects may be forbidden. The collector might have something to do with that. Who can say? And don't forget, the shortest path isn't always the best. I'm gonna try this item. I haven't actually used it yet. I actually don't know what the unlock conditions are for any of the skins, admittedly, or for his skins. I'm assuming they're probably tied to some stuff a little bit later on. That. Screw it. Oh, shoot. There we go. Is the hot dog a sandwich? Not sure. And also, I'm assuming that the, what's the word I'm looking for? The king skins have something to do with higher BSCs or, fighting certain bosses. Oh, you can't see the map. To get the skin, you have to get to the true end of the game in 5 boss cells flawlessly. Get to the true ending without taking any damage. Jeez, man. I don't know if that's something I'll ever manage to accomplish. I don't know. I might one day, but that is... Whoa. I don't know what I just got there, but... Monster Hunter game is wild. I can't believe they changed the genre so much. Chaku will forever be my favorite weapon. machete and pistol, worst weapon in the game. Let's go. All right, boss room. Oh, it's Consergio. Hey, there we go. Hey, rank 43. That's not half bad. It's complicated, but Dead Cells is practical. The skin is worth it. I also know people who have done a lot of crazy things. Oh yeah, no, I've watched like the videos of people doing the BSC 5 boss rush all the way through and being able to like just absolutely annihilate it. And I'm like, how? How did you do that? Let's see. I'm gonna double check one thing real quick. Making a calculated decision here. Tomorrow is Monday. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do one more run, actually, I've decided. I'm gonna stay at Cell 0 just because I haven't unlocked anything yet. So I'm gonna make sure to actually, like, it seems like you might have been in a bit of a rush. He's gone into the lava. Guess he didn't want to come back after all. I'm definitely not going in after him. How to get the true ending with just the sword and shield to get at the beginning or with the cursed sword. Yeah, honestly, I know that one day, if I want to 100% this game, I'm gonna need to beat the game with the cursed sword, but my god, I'm not looking forward to it. That is a big ask for me. Oh, Mushroom Boy. Oh, yes. Pans. I love the bleed swords, but pans. The Panchaku are, like, honestly one of the most, like, unrivaled god tier weapons to me. They're so good. I know that their crit condition is a little jank sometimes, but they're just so fast and satisfying to use. I can go to the sewers now. You know, maybe I should have gone up to Boss Cell 1 just so I could do the, bug? Oh. There's a small bug in this jar. Something feels off, as if the bug was a potent weapon of sorts. Probably nothing. But as much as I want to jump straight to, Boss Cell 1 and get my freshly leveled up soul destroyed. What's wrong with your charger, Hitmon Master? Once beat Hand of the King in 4 seconds with this thing? Oh my god! That is absolutely shattered. That is amazing. I would suggest buying a new charger, but I know that's not always like an easy suggestion to actually do anything with. Oh no, the tutorial lady. She's dead. And it's recent. Oh, look what I've found. Just kick her corpse. It's been charging really slow. I think I already acknowledged that, but yeah, that's... It's always annoying when things aren't working the way they're supposed to. Like, I figured out I was having issues with, my headphones, in particular with this, with my speakers, because, here, hang on. I can actually probably show this, maybe. There's this little control unit controls my speakers, and it also controls my headphones. Do you want to build for that weapon? You know, I will take a Panchaku build any day of the week. You're gonna dip to let it charge. All right, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Hitmon Master, and we'll be back on Wednesday for the Apex stream, so we can hit that up. Sounds good. This is probably my last run, so we'll see how the rest of that goes. It also really goes to show how little I've truly learned about this game, because I didn't find out until literally yesterday. You can't stop. Well, we'll see. I don't think it was until literally yesterday when I realized that getting the opening curse chests gave you the ability to what's the word I'm looking for? When you get a cursed chest, the item that it drops is always a colorless item, which colorless means just your highest stat takes precedent as the one that you use. Hey you, come here a second. A little slow, but you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost my rune, so you see, I'm a little stuck, and I need my rune, you see. You wouldn't mind finding it for me, would you? I actually do need that, so we'll get that. Thank you. It's somewhere around here in these sewers, on your side of these bars. Bring it back to me, quick. But yeah, so being able to get colorless versions of items for builds you're doing is just so handy. miss my funny wall run rune. Ah. Lore. It's becoming increasingly difficult to collect mold samples in these sewers. There are too many revenants. Does the pan reflect projectiles? I feel really silly for not having learned that sooner. The show must go on. Yeah, if I didn't work tomorrow, I would probably play this until like 2 in the morning. However, I unfortunately have to be a responsible human being tomorrow. Semi-responsible, we'll see. Very good build is the Frontal Flask and Revenge mutation. Those two things can give you up to 90% damage, and I don't know if you have Corrupted Power unlocked, but if you don't, I highly recommend unlocking it. I think I do have Corrupted Power, yeah. Yes, I do, because I've used it a couple times, so I'm assuming the build is you face Flask as soon as you walk in to... Ouch! Face Flask as soon as you, we need to get the parts together for me to be able to do that Super GameCube. Yes, because that would also be great for putting together for other like streams and whatnot. But as far as that build goes, I'm assuming you use the Face Flask to just make yourself, or plus Corrupted Power to just spike your damage output through the roof, and then you can just melt whatever's in front of you. Recommended choosing a damage ability straight as a grenade and the Weapon Master's Instinct mutation, also the mutation that makes your melee attacks slow enemies. I always wonder if that one would be good. I know that it is. My struggle with using that in particular... Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention. My struggle with using the slows perks is that I just always run into the issue of when I'm fighting an enemy, I tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? When I'm fighting an enemy that I'm, like, not as familiar with, I just kind of screw myself. Also, I'm just gonna screenshot that comment, read those comments real quick, just so I can find that. Oh, I just totally, like, ignored all of his stuff, but he was basically saying I should jump down the hole to get the funny rune, and I've decided that I am going to go down there because I'm a masochist, but, Hey, funny teleport rune. now I can just continue on my merry way and ignore the fact that he wants it back. Because no, it's mine now. Oh hey, it's that guy. Hello. I heard tales about a dubious yet capable being roaming around the island. I guess you're the one? Yes, me. Well, no matter what or who you are, you're stuck in here too, right? I may have an idea to get us out, but I need your help. While I was roaming around the island looking for a ship decent enough to go across the sea, I discovered an old extinguished lighthouse at the extreme north of the island. It's probably not much, but at least that's our best chance. I'll be waiting for you near the castle to bring you as close as I can. Unfortunately, the abominations hanging around mean I can't go very close. Whoa, one last thing. Michael, one of the old keepers, used to live in this stilt village. Maybe you should pay a visit to his house? Sure. I don't know if I want to go to the stilt village, but I think there's a key I need, so I'll go there. Here. I just love how easy on the eyes the Commando's teleport is, comparatively. I wonder if I can even get to the other boss option from here. I'm gonna have to give that build a try, though. I've actually kind of avoided the Face Flask a lot lately. Not because I didn't think it had the potential to be good, it's just I, like, reflexively, like, eke away from something that I can damage myself with. And I feel like that's a silly decision to make, just because I feel like if I actually committed to using it, especially late game, where the 5 damage it deals to you is literally negligible, then it would be kind of beneficial to have. Can I not go to the other boss? Yeah. I can't remember how to get anywhere. I think I really do just have to go to the ramparts right now, though. I suppose that's fine. Can do funny Consergio again. Should probably actually unlock another weapon as well now that I'm in here. Also, I don't know if you knew, but there is an option to hold the click and it will attack by itself instead of hitting one by one. That is usually important for Panchaku because it's literally the fastest you can attack. Oh, like if you yeah, that's handy. I'm gonna start putting points into getting I actually appreciate you mentioning that because I've been like wanting to have that as a feature this whole time. I just totally didn't even like think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for that shield. You know what? For the content, we're going to the bank. You know, the funny thing is I actually use controller, so it definitely even makes it faster than that. or even faster for me in that case because of the fact that I just don't have the ability to punch the button that much. So bored. I really should have become an artist and... Oh, a customer! It's been so long since the last... Never mind. Welcome to our great bank. You can entrust your precious belongings to us. We'll take good care of them. I'd advise not doing so right now, though. There seems to be a minor security breach in the vaults. Be assured that it's nothing to be concerned about, but if you want to take a look around and perhaps help out with the security breach, be my guest. Here, take this spare key. Enjoy your time in our bank. Do I go for the content? We can lend you gold at the grand rate of, let me see, 0%. I guess we have to be attractive considering the current state of affairs. You can even contract multiple loans. Note that by borrowing money from our bank, you would tacitly agree to a contract that leaves us ample avenues of retribution in the event of a payment default on your end. Huh? Oh, it just means that we encourage you to pay back what you owe before leaving the bank. That's all. We're doing content. I hate the bank with all my soul. You know, oddly enough, I've actually gotten really comfortable here, which isn't necessarily something to be proud of because it's just painful, but I honestly really enjoy the bank. I'm gonna put the whip in my backpack because it's a really good weapon. Oh, shit. Goofed that one. I did not expect him to make that jump, so that was purely my bad. Nah. I missed the backpack. I hate the bank with all my soul. Point taken. Honestly, I just really was not paying attention there. I really should have been focusing a little harder on that. But yeah, it's a obnoxious as hell area. But I kind of like just enjoy going there just for shenanigans. And I really want that achievement for clearing the 100 curse from leaving the bank. But I've decided that it's really only worth going for if, what's the word? Yes, I know you can long press to take out the backpack, thank you. I really want the achievement where if you beat the bank with, or if you leave the bank with the maximum debt, you can, you get 100 curse, but if you clear that curse, then you, get to... God, why is my brain fraying so hard? If you clear the curse, you get the achievement. That's what I'm looking for. High boss sells, the bank is guaranteed a large gold anomaly. Yeah, even on 2 it is. And honestly, like, most of the builds that I've had going in there haven't been actually too bad for dealing with that. like, surprisingly, I've actually done pretty well handling the gold golems in particular. My strategy is basically just beat your face into it as hard as you can. That'll be your 1 million subscriber goal. Yeah, honestly, I would do it. Honestly, what I just need to do before I go in for that achievement is I need to just try and, as much as I can control, get a really good bleed build set up. Because with that, I would be fine. Oh yeah, the Hollow Knight nail. But yeah, either the bleed build or something that applies a healthy amount of stun has been really good, I've noticed. But honestly, clearing the bank has never been the problem for me. It's what comes after, which is dealing with 100 curse. Because 100 curse is a lot. It's a lot of enemies to kill with only 1 hit point. Oh, a new arrival, and the rats haven't even gotten to him yet. I bet there's still some good stuff to scavenge. Meh, just some rusty old key, and a torn up letter. Royal Gardener, with all the respect that I owe you, obey your orders or you will find yourself in the stomach of one of the ticks. For all our sakes, this is your last warning. Signed, Commander Castaigne. Nothing of interest at all. Except for this jacket. One is guaranteed. Once I got 4 on my face, the bank is the area where I died the most. Yeah, I think I've probably died there the most as well, or like to the curse shortly after. Ooh, there's pans over there. What is this strange creature stuck to his face? He still spasms a bit as if he was half alive. Better not linger. Staying too long could have unforeseen consequences. Yeah, Half-Life reference! Really was hoping I didn't have to... Okay, I can go kill the rest of the enemies in here. And the Vorpan, which I don't like as much as the Panchaku, so I will throw it away. Yeah, I think my least favorite area in the game, personally, is probably the Forgotten Sepulchre. I hate it. It's the worst. Followed shortly by the Morris, which I have hatefully dubbed the more ass. that weapon in the Dead Cells tier list is put in the most controversial category. The Vorpan is. Situational. Yeah, it seems like comparatively to a lot of the other gear you could be using in this game, it just doesn't really, like... What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't really, like... It doesn't have the speed that the Panchaku have, which gives it a lot more of an edge. It's just kind of like... It feels like it's in an awkward place. Ah. Forget that the pans can attack behind you. That was very handy. Realized that I've probably been completely focused for the last few minutes. Hi again, everybody. This is probably one of my, do you want to know what the text of my photo says? Yeah, go for it. Damn it. What's it say? Varnished wood, satin pillows, a bunch of leather-bound books. I wonder which noble had their personal garden here. Gloves, a pitchfork, maybe a courtier tried their hand at gardening? No, you wouldn't find one that would sit on such a shabby piece of furniture. Where wear this outfit? Seems the gardener had his entrances to the palace, too. Oh. Getting dunked on in this area. I always get hit so much by the enemies here. Hey, what's up, cuz? Welcome to the stream. Ooh. And I don't remember if I did say, but yes, I did want to know what the text on your photo said on there, Lomo. Alright, here we go. Kind of looks like a Castlevania game. Yeah, they actually took a lot of inspiration from it. It's a roguelike, and funny enough that you mentioned that, they're getting a DLC, I think later this month, that's actually a crossover with Castlevania. So they're gonna actually be doing that here before too terribly long. Huzzah to the more ass. Yeah, no, it's going to be really cool. The DLC is going to have 2 new bosses in it from Castlevania specifically. A bunch of new weapons and skins and whatnot. Freaking Panchaku for the win, man. I hate those things, and that just trivializes them so much. Ah. I don't have the wall run anymore. Tried doing my usual trick of just running past the shop and jumping off the wall, but does no work anymore.
I don't even remember where you get the rammer unit.
Probably the ossuary. DLC zones usually have more stats than others. Yeah, I could see that, like they're more challenging. I'm curious where it's gonna fall into the difficulty. Ugh. Yeah, I'm wondering where the Castlevania DLC is gonna fall on terms of, like, difficulty. Realization just hit me that this is like the first area and I still have like 2 whole zones to go, and I was like, oh god. Oh! Seems one of them made it out. Port I didn't get far. Oh, there's some leftovers. Bulletin board. A note is tacked to it. Do not forget to clean the cellar on a regular basis. The meat will not last more than 3 or 4 days. After that, it begins to emit a foul odor. I don't want to chance that here. Cursed chests are funny, but I want to get somewhere today. I say as I fully intend on going to the bank later. Malaise. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah, how about we don't get caught up in that this early in the proceedings? Because I don't think normally outside of, like, actual BSC 5, you're supposed to even be able to find that, right? You know, it's funny, I could have taken that curse chest because I would have actually beaten the curse on it now. Oh no, technically no. Alright. Boss time. Welcome to our humble chapel, brother. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? I think I'm not. Goodbye. Ugh. Whoops. Now let's see if I do this boss without getting hit. The answer is probably not, but I'm gonna be mad if I do because I haven't even done that on my main save yet. Ah. Wasn't hitless, but it was still pretty good. You know, for the sake of all of us, I'm just gonna avoid the bank this time. We'll make that an objective for the next time. I didn't know you could get infected food before the 5th cell. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think you could either. Oh, that must be his friend. He's not doing too good. Oh, that's right, the leg hugger. Leg hugger is good pet. I wonder if maybe that's like the only place you can find it. Because it would be kind of a, I mean, it wouldn't be a very obvious way, but it would be a way to kind of introduce the mechanic early. Who? Oops. Who do you speak of? Okay.
comes a time when you have to make a decision if you're going to take a Vord ban. And I'd say that that's as good of a time as any. I'm kind of jealous of this save right now. Leghugger sounds very bad. The Spanish-speaking community has baptized it as Michelle for quite some time. Yeah, Leghugger does really sound a little off, doesn't it? I think that definitely sounds better. I think I would personally go with Lil Shrimpy because he is a small armored shrimp, but that is my lame sense of humor. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this double damage Warpaint is kind of overpowered as hell. Ugh. Kind of hate how fast those guys can snap around and hit you. Village always gets me turned around. I feel like I've been finding a lot more scrolls than I do on my normal save because I feel like 12 is a lot for me to have right now. In Brutality, all things considered. No, maybe not. Trying to get Shrimpy leveled up some more. Alright, to the clock tower. This time will be the time where I will beat the Clock Keeper hitless. I'm also curious how far, I can't quite get a figure on about how far the time difference is between the chat and the video itself, because it seems like it's a couple minutes worth of delay, which is fully possible because I think it banks off my internet, but I don't know. Letter on the desk. Maybe this desk belonged to the guardian of this tower? Day 1, 45 contaminated, executed. Day 1, 38 contaminated. Day 1, 42 contaminated, executed. Day 1, 37. Day 1, 32. Day 1, 26 contaminated, executed. Day 1, 22. Day 1, 19 inches. I will admit, I want to spoil the lore of this for myself, but I also don't, because I really want to just, like, there's a little bit that I've spoiled, but as far as, like, story elements go, I really want to earn them by getting my cheeks clapped. Yeah, this Vorpan, I know it's mostly because of the double damage.
Did you know that in reality the Guardian of Time is not a he, it's a she?
That is true, yes, she is, and I if I have mistakenly said the other way around, I apologize, because that was a mistake. Because I did know that, and I like the Timekeeper's design in general. She's just a really fun boss and a really fun concept, even though I know very little about her character overall. This pan gives me a power that I shouldn't be allowed to have. I feel overpowered as hell with this. Of course I say that, but I'm gonna absolutely hate myself when I go to do the lighthouse next. Stick your head out and pick it. Oh my god, that is so freaking smart. I don't know why that never occurred to me. God, that's such a smart idea. I feel so dumb for not thinking of that. I have gone everywhere I can, haven't I? I'm glad you're in here, Lomo, because this is teaching me many things that I wish I had known long ago. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this now. All right, is this the no-hit clock keeper run, timekeeper run? Let's do this. No, it is not. Oh my god, this might be the time where I die. Ah, yeah, I should have known better. Why don't you explore the whole level? Oh, I thought I did. I honestly, when I was looking around, thought I'd gotten it all. Admittedly, the double damage on the pan, not my brightest move. But, it's all good. It's all for the fun of it. I am gonna go ahead and yeah, I know, right? that was a brutal death right there. But I do think I am gonna wrap it up there. I do have to work tomorrow. However, thank you for everybody who stopped by. I really appreciate you guys coming in and joining us while I shenaniganed in this game, and I did actually manage to beat it on the second try, so that felt pretty good. Maybe third, but yeah, so that was me playing Dead Cells this time. Oh, good timing too, because the controller just died. But yeah, so that is all for you guys today. Thank you all for showing up, and we will do this again sometime because this was really fun. So keep an eye out for the next stream, and I'll see you guys next time.